Alright, Shalom. Before I start, I want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rakakwadash. And I want to give a double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who have taught me this truth. And peace and mercy to the elect throughout the four corners of the earth who are pushing and teaching this word in truth and in sincerity. And so I got this article posted by The Guardian. It was posted 6 months ago. And it's basically going into the collapse of all ecosystems, right? Because who do you got, who's going in and throughout the earth? Alright, man, that's the wicked. Because they're the ones who are taking endless resources, trees, fish, plus oil too, man. So they are creating an imbalance in the earth. All right. It says, I'm just read a bit of this article, probably like these first two paragraphs. It says, the steady destruction of wildlife can suddenly tip over into total ecosystem collapse. Scientists studying the greatest mass extinction in Earth's history have found. It says Salakia. It says many scientists think the huge current losses of biodiversity are the start of a new mass extinction, but the new research shows total ecosystem collapse is inevitable. Look, see? So the destruction of this place is inevitable. And you even have you have certain studies that say by the year of 2045 or 2050 that places are going to be uninhabitable for humans. Okay, the earth is on its way to dying, man. So that's why that the Lord is going to return, to restore balance. This place is on a downhill track and it's going to crash. It's all according to the Bible, prophecy. Okay, because people always ask, man, they say, why can't we be at peace? Why is there war? Hey, man, that's because you got the wicked ruling. If you go into Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter, I'll just start at the first verse. And it says, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower and will watch to see what he will say unto me and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables that they may run that readeth it. Okay, and something that's plain upon tables is Job the 9th chapter and the 24th verse. It says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Okay, look, see, so who is in control of the earth is the wicked. Point blank, period. And that's the so-called white man. All right, it says he covereth the faces of the judges thereof, if not where and who is he? Look, see, so they cover up who the true rulers of the earth are. And if you go into 2nd Ezra's, what is that, the 6th chapter? Yep, 2nd Ezra 6 and 56. It'll actually say that the earth was created for our sakes, for us. I'll start at the point. 2nd Ezra 6 and 58. It says, but we, thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, and thy fervent lover, are given are given into their hands, if the world now be made for our sakes, look, see, because the world was made for us to rule it. You know? And when I say us, man, I'm talking about the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and the Native Americans. You know? But the reason that we are on the bottom now is because we went against the Lord. So therefore he put us in punishment. You know, it'll tell you that in the book of Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter and the 15th verse on down. Which actually, just to prove the point, man, we'll grab it. Deuteronomy 28. I'll just read verse 15. It says, but it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of Yahweh thy power, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. All right, and so it goes into all, you know, and so it goes into all the curses down to the 68th verse. All right. So the Lord set up these heathen to be over us as a form of punishment, man. Okay, we you know, we are in a state of punishment now. But it's not forever. Because there are prophecies, and plus it says in the book, you know, it says that corruption shall be overcome. You know, it says that the wicked shall be cut off from the earth. What is that? Proverbs. Yeah, it's 2:22 and 22:2. Yep, it's right here. Proverbs 2:22. It says, "But the wicked shall be cut off from the earth, and the transgressors shall be rooted out of it." So there is a time to come to where all the wickedness is going to be done away with, and it's not going to be, you know, there's not going to be any more sorrow, any sadness, any stress, you know, and we are truly going to experience peace and true rest. All right, because the earth is going to be in peace, because corruption is going to be overcome. All right, let's go back to 2nd Ezra 6:59. It says, if the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure? You know, and we constantly pray for pray for fewer days, man, because this is a time of hell, man. You know, but we just got to be patient. Okay, and it's not easy, because if you go into the word patience, you know, it means to suffer. All right. Going back into that article, it says, but the new research shows total ecosystem collapse is inevitable. All right. And so who do you got that's going through and destroying all of the ecosystems, man? It's very plain. It's very plain. So this is from the book of Revelations, chapter 11 and verse 18. It says it's and the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants the prophets, and to the saints. Look, see, so there is a reward at the end of all this BS. All this BS, you know, that we go through, you know, there is an end to it. It's not forever. You know, all you got to do is keep the faith, keep pushing, and endure, man. You know, that's why the scriptures say, he that striveth for the truth unto death, the same shall be saved. Anyways, it says, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth. So who's destroying the earth, man? You know, because I'll tell you right now, man, you know, you don't got no Jakes out there. All right? But it's these damn heathens, man, who have been given the rule over us. They control all the farming and stuff. They don't give the land any land Sabbath. All right, I believe it's every 6 or 7 years. Okay, you are supposed to go one whole year without farming to give the earth a rest to restore itself. Okay, and I remember back in the year 2020 or 2021, when they had all these lockdowns, and there were these canals, I think, or it was, man, the rivers. I'm not sure if it was Italy or what, but all of the water began to clear up and become clear, because the earth, when it has rest, it cleans itself, and because people weren't outside and were inside, hey, the earth begins to heal itself. Okay, just like, if you break your right knee, you have to stay off of it for it to heal. Okay, you don't go keep running on it, because it's going to get worse and worse and worse and worse. Point blank, period. All right. Going back into that Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter. Yep. Make it plain upon tables. Yep. It's easy to see who the wicked are. Habakkuk 2 and 3. It says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak." And these words are speaking. Okay, you are seeing people depart from Christianity. All right, and you're seeing a lot of people who are not trusting this government any longer. They don't trust it, because Esau is on the downfall and Israel is on the uprise. All right, it says, "But at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry." All right, so getting into Esau Edom, in verse 4, it says, "Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith." It says, "Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home." And I'm constantly bringing this out, man. Okay, who is constantly going up into these other countries, bringing war to them? Okay, you're always seeing things like like America gets a warning from China for being in the South China Sea, invading their territory, being in Chinese airspace, being in Russia's airspace. All right, man, these devils are proud and lifted up, man. Puffing at them, basically. It says, "Who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death." So that's all this devil brings, is death. So we will not see a peaceful earth until the Lord comes back and these devils are done away with, man. Which is why that I brought out in Proverbs, the 2nd chapter and the 22nd verse, that the wicked shall be cut off from the earth. All right. It says, "And cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people." And what nation do you have all nations and all people? If you come to America, man, you're not going to say, "Oh, that's the people of the Chinese. Oh, those are Russians. Oh, those are, or those are the Germans. Those are the Africans. Those are the Mexicans. All people are here." Esau has brought every people unto this place, man. But it goes on to say, "Shall not all these," talking about all people, "take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, Woe to him that increaseth that which is not his," because he came and stole this land, man. He came and slayed all those who were in this land and took his own, man. He made this land his own by by slaughtering thousands upon thousands, if not millions, of Native Americans, and plus the blacks too, man. Okay, plus the Mexicans. Okay, he came and took their land and said, "Nope, man, this is ours right here." Man, it's this devil, man. He is as death. All right, he is not satisfied. You know, he's not satisfied with any land. You know, he wants to take everything. And it says, "Woe to him that increaseth that which is not his. How long? And to him that loadeth himself with thick clay." All right. You know, but this is why the Lord hates Esau. Okay, but he's just in power for a point of time. That's it. So this is from the book of Romans chapter 9 and verse 13. It says, "As it is written, Jacob have I loved," aka Israel, because Jacob's name was turned into Israel. It says, "But Esau have I hated." See, so the Lord hates Esau, but Christians say that God is all love. People don't understand the Lord. They don't know how the Lord truly operates because they take in what they hear and don't do their own research and don't read the book. But that's why the scriptures say in the book, it's in the book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 3, "Blessed is he that readeth." Because when you read, you learn, and you find out the honest truth. It's always very important to do your own research, and our apostles have taught us that here at Great Millstone. It's very important. All right, now I'm gonna probably close it out here on Isaiah the 47th chapter. I'll start at the top, verse 1. It says, "Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon," aka America. "Sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate." And this is a land that is tender and delicate. Okay, this place has not been invaded. It's not been bombed or anything. All right. It says, "Take the millstones and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers." It says, "Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man," because the Lord is coming back and with power and great glory. So he's gonna come back with that body of power. But 2,000 years ago, he came in the flesh. All right. But going back up, it says, "Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen." Because people are going to learn, because the scriptures do say that this word shall be preached throughout the whole earth, and then shall the end come. So a lot of people, are going to see this place, for what it truly is, and it's the wicked place, man, that is to be destroyed. And that's why it's prophesied in Jeremiah the 50th chapter that all nations are going to put themselves against this place and shoot every arrow that they have. Okay, it says, "Spare no arrows," and the arrows are talking about the missiles. All right, because this place is going to be destroyed with fire. And it is to never be inhabited again. So with that, I hope that this was edifying. And so until the next one, I'm going to say shalom.